You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Just, Bob, if you can start, just summarize that game for me. You said it was a good simulation of what you thought you'd see down the road. What were your thoughts on tonight's game?
Yeah, I thought they were super well coached. It's a type of team that you would see in the RMAC as far as some of the structure things they do. So for us, we've played a lot. The 4 games we've played so far, 2 of them exhibition, have been against really athletic teams. So this was a really good contrast to that, which will help us get better. So I thought in that regard, it was great. It was wonderful that we were able to get a lot of guys some minutes, which we haven't been able to do because all of our games have been so close. And the only way for those guys to earn the trust of myself is to actually get in there and show that they can do it. So I think those are the positives from tonight.
You got the man with the mask back. I thought Ross Buckman, I know we, before we get into anything else, that was his first action of the year, correct?
That's correct.
Man, what a help off the bench he's got to be for you.
Phantom of the Opera, Phantom of the Wayland. Just running around out there. But he's a senior captain, and he brings an enormous amount of energy to our team. He's well liked, so we need him, and every player on our team is just as important as the other, but his role is super important, as we saw last year with Salcedo type of thing. So we need Buckman, and we're thankful to have him back with mask and all.
Will, 4 for 4 to start from long range. Josh, I think 4 for 5. You guys were real sharp at the outset. How does it feel to be back here? I know you guys like the sights. You like, the looks, the crowd, obviously. What's it like to be back and shooting in your own house?
It's great. We're comfortable here. We shoot here every day, so we're real comfortable with it. We had a 19-game home win streak coming into this, and so we're obviously real comfortable in the home environment. So that makes it 20 now, and we're trying to push it. So anytime we get open looks, we knew they were going to run a zone. So we knew to be aggressive and creep up to the 3-point line and be ready for our shot. So at least for me.
Same thing, Josh. Just good sights.
Yeah, it was just comfortable. First home game, stepping into this gym where we're comfortable, as like Will said, and I feel like we could perform better than that.
You guys told me this when we were talking in the preseason about the depth and the athleticism you had. I thought Daniel was awesome off the bench, as well as obviously Ross and Dantes Thomas. What do you think about some of these role players coming off the bench? What do they add to what you guys are doing out there?
They add a lot of energy. The young guys, they're athletic, more athletic than last year and everything. So, they super young, so they play defense, score. They just add a lot to our team.
Mm-hmm.
Bob, can you talk about the bench?
Yeah, Daniel Hernandez is a wonderful player, and he much like Raz Bach last year, is he a starting caliber player? Well, of course. But the way our team is right now, he's a weapon off the bench, and it's a great weapon to have. And tonight, it really showed up. So when everybody buys into their role, Buckman buys into his. Hopefully, we get Brandon Wilson back in the near future, or we'll have both our bigs back, and then our bench is starting to develop. Dantes, if you saw the game tonight, you can see the flashes that he has the capability of. Jalen had his best game in a Skyhawk uniform. So there's some really nice positives from tonight's game. The main one being is that we guarded better in the second half, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We have a pretty deep team. We just got to find how, and that's my job, is find out how all the pieces are going to fit to make a really nice picture.
Mm-hmm. Daniel, what was it like to be in there? Your first action here at the Wayland. How does it feel?
Oh, it's awesome. The environment, you can't ask for anything more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Fans came out even when everyone's going home for Thanksgiving break. I just thought that we came out kind of slow, but in the second half we really picked up the defensive intensity. So I think if we keep on doing that, we'll be in good shape.
What is your role, Daniel? What do you when you're at the scores table and about to go in the game? What do you think? What are you going in trying to do for these guys?
Trying to defend mostly. First and foremost, that's what you got to do. Get on the floor, and then just knock down an open shot whenever I get one. I think that's what I need to keep doing to help us win.
Awesome. Bob, 11 threes in the first half. I don't know if we had that last year, did we? That's as hot of a shooting performance as I've...
That's a lot of threes. I think we settled for them a little bit because we didn't get to the free throw line very much. But our team is built to make threes. But but you can't fall in love with it too much because it could go dry at any time. Happier in the second half, we got the ball to the basket a little bit more drives, things opened up a little bit. I felt a little bit better offense, sustainable offense in the second half, but we can shoot it, especially at the Wayland. We're gonna make.
And one guy we didn't mention who definitely deserves it was Riley Ferris. I really enjoy watching him play. He can score inside. He can score outside. How nice is it, especially for you guards, to have kind of a high-low guy who can really score from anywhere.
It's great having Riley. He's young, so he has some like learning growth curve that he's gonna have to have. But he can step out and hit some threes. He's hit more threes in other games than he has tonight. But he can get down low. He can get it over the top. So he's a great asset to have down low, outside, ball screen, pick and pop, everything. So he's a really talented offensive player to have and be able to rely on game in and game out. So
Ferris has a chance to be a special player here.
He's good.
He and we've been preaching it to him. He knows that he has a chance to be really special in the RMAC long term, but he has to continue to get better each week. And if he does that, the sky's the limit for him.
Awesome.